Well, look, it's same here. I apologize in advance. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, so we're doing this kind of the old-fashioned way. But if you tune in, if you follow our YouTube and our Facebook page, the video will be up. You are on video for us, and they can hear you well. So the only thing that's missing is you can't really hear Kyle and Jeff, which are behind you. So yeah, they're up on the screen behind me. So we're jiu-jitsu guys. We're not audio visual guys. So we're a little retarded. Okay.
Slightly.
It is so hard. It is so hard, and it's not even what we do during the day, right? We can't even rely on that. But thank you, bro, so much for coming on with us. We were in the house Saturday night. We had a couple of our competitors on the card earlier, so we had a blue belt and a purple belt on the card earlier. So we were in the house. We are very familiar with the NFC. Okay, so we've been on several great promotion. Done a couple of the. Really?
Yeah, I've been familiar with NFC for a long time.
Okay.
I started training in Atlanta with Jacare back in 2010.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
He was there, and then I was there when Lucas Lapri was there. And when Lucas left, I went to Orlando where Bruno Malfacini was. So I was kind of pretty close to the Atlanta crew from 2010 to 2013.
That's awesome.
So that was probably around the time we got our blue belt at Alliance.
Yeah, Kyle got his blue belt at Alliance. At the time.
I got my blue belt in Jacare, I guess it was 2011.
Yeah, I think it was right around that time.
It was right around that time.
Yeah, it was right around that time. It may have been.
Little belt test with Jacare, and he was on vacation at that point.
Yeah, we were an affiliate, and we had a test at Alliance.
Yeah.
So he can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he can hear me.
Okay.
He just can't hear you really good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you got to talk loud.
Okay. Say it with my chest.
It's not terrible on this side.
Yeah, say it with your chest, Kyle. Come on, man.
Yeah, we got belt promoted on the day everybody came back from, I think, Worlds or something. So the gym was just full. I mean, it was like a gauntlet line that wrapped around the gym.
And hold him up to your mic. Dylan says it's hard to hear him.
Yeah, you might hold him to your mic.
I got it. He's on this mic. There's a mic right here.
Turn it up.
Dylan just said it was hard to hear
Well,
him.
that's because Dylan's dumb.
Not that Dylan.
Not you. Not
No,
you, Dylan.
not that Dylan.
No, we have our own Dylan.
Our own Dylan.
And he is kind of dumb. Not you. Definitely not. We're not trying to start beef here immediately into the interview. Yeah, we have a Dylan here that's a purple belt. So he was sending some texts about our audio. He's giving us more crap about our audio is really what he's doing. So okay. So we're working on it. We got it.
Is a better or worse?
Yeah. So anyway, we wanted to have you on. Obviously, we've kind of got our take. You've seen the video, right? Go completely viral, right?
I have an angle from the top. We had our GoPro on the backside. The bottom angle. Yeah, I've seen every angle of it.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think everybody's weighed in everyone has a take on it. And for the most part, I would say probably 95% are like, that wasn't a slam. Should have been DQ'd, and everybody just hones in on what I feel like they should hone in on is the behavior after, right? So,
very manufactured rage. It seems like.
Yeah,
Excellent take.
That's a good point.
Competing jiu-jitsu since 2011, I guess. I've seen a few instances where people got mad and threw things, and that was 100% the most manufactured, obvious. Oh, we need to get this guy disqualified. Let's throw a fit with something that actually is nothing. That is something that happens in every no-gi event I've ever been to. People sprawl out of the leg entry like that. So and my student was actually nice by posting his hands,
right.
posting him on his chest. Yeah, so that was just very manufactured rage, very let me try to at least get this athlete disqualified. I don't think it was like, let me try to get out of the whole fight, because they have good athletes. Like Campeo has, like Wallison's very good, Luke's very good, but like I definitely think there was some manufactured, let's get this guy disqualified. I don't fully understand it whenever they have quality jiu-jitsu athletes.
Yeah. Agreed.
But if you watch the recording, any Tom DeBlas, I've spoke with him, I've spoke with other people about it from all over the country. They're like, that was definitely all on purpose. That wasn't some random incident. And you can tell the athletes didn't really expect that. It was more on like the coaching and ownership side of it, which was like crazy to me. As I'm a gym owner, as you can tell, like I have a very, very large, I have a 10,000 square foot gym. Like I have a wrestling room over there. So I have a really big gym. I understand like the coaching side of it, the ownership side of it. I do both. So it was a very like crazy, horrible leadership decision moment that I saw. I was like, this is crazy,
Yeah.
Well,
like players like, get off the mat. And they're like escalating it further. And I'm like, as you can tell, we had Onvu coaching us. So like he's from Bruno Frazado's gym. Yeah. And like he came up in Roberto Travin's gym. So like, we have a lot of friends there that are from other gyms, and everyone, like you saw Nelson, he's Gracie Baja. He was the first person on the mat.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
crazy. Yeah.
This is clearly bothering everyone in the room, guys. Like, maybe this isn't an acceptable behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of boos from the peanut gallery.
Yeah, a lot of, Jeff said there's a lot of boos from the peanut gallery, from the people.
From what I've understood, like I've had friends that are from Atlanta, and then one of my friends that actually coaches there told me there's a lot of things going on there, and like in Atlanta or whatever the back end of the scene, and we're not part of the drama, my gym is called Positive Balance. We were there to do jiu-jitsu. We're in Florida. I grew up in Atlanta, but I have like a lot of friends there. I see it as like a pretty positive environment with like Bruno Frazado's gym, Roberto Travin, Leo Noguera, like everybody, Kenny Kim, like everybody up there is really positive, So like seeing something like that, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Did you watch their first quintet? Did you see that?
Yeah, I watched the first one, and I saw a lot of like they're very good at jiu-jitsu, but I wouldn't want them to be begging for I want disqualifications. Where are the penalties? There was too much asking for that and not enough, let's just force good jiu-jitsu. Yeah. And I was just confused by that. Right. Very confused.
I mean, you lost, or they lost about 5 minutes of time in that first one, just over whether a guy needed to put a rash guard on or not.
Yeah. And I'm like, you guys are like Pete's team. Like I didn't know any of Pete's athletes, but like you can tell people's like, oh, I'll just throw a team together.
He's got a team.
And he was chill. And like Pete's, I've seen him many times. He was actually really angry in the corner multiple times, which I was like, they're making Pete angry. Right. This is so weird. What is going on here? And then like, as the night went on, I kind of understood why he was being angry and why he was getting frustrated, and like their constant weird bickering in the corner is like, and he's like alone with, I think he had one other coach with him, but like, they're just trying to sit and chill and then coach their guys. Most of those, I think one of them he probably was closer to my dad's age, one of the guys, and he was doing pretty well,
For sure. Yeah.
So it was confusing. I didn't like that aspect of it. I was like, I played soccer in college, which a lot of people forget about. So I've been in the manufactured rage pointed thing where people are like, okay, we're going to spend the whole day before DMing this guy and bothering him. And then the game, we're going to call him out for this. And that's just not good for a combat sport. Right. And that's why soccer got weird. And now they penalize people for any form of that on the field and everything. Because it's not good for the environment, So it was very much that kind of soccer, Latino, Brazilian aspect of it that I just couldn't deal with. It was very hard to deal with. So I was proud of my guys.
Yeah, for sure.
The man that they threw water on had just got back from Afghanistan 3 weeks ago on a 9-month deployment. So I was basically begging them, please just back up. There's a difference between jiu-jitsu and being on a military deployment where you're like having to handle business. Like, please, God, I don't want to have to help anybody out after this, but it could go bad south really quickly.
Yeah, so, and that's kind of like our take on a lot of this too. And we'll talk about this more kind of as we go on with our podcast and later episodes for sure. But there's definitely there's a line of understanding that I think a lot of jiu-jitsu guys lose, that when it's not on the mat, things are very different. right?
Yeah,
People are very different. You know, you talk about
Like, I
your
love
guy.
that dude. I'm really good at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I can do jiu-jitsu with that guy, Mike. But once we step off the mat, he's who I depend on in most aspects of life to protect me everywhere else. You know, like, so I was like, this is really a bad decision by these guys, you know. And
Yeah.
some of my other students in there, like, are federal agents also. So I'm like, this is not like, we're doing jiu-jitsu right now, guys. Let's keep it doing jiu-jitsu.
Keep it on the mats.
Like, you could tell by the way Nelson reacted. He was like, you guys clearly don't want it to be jiu-jitsu anymore, so I'm going to react further than that. And I'm like, fuck.
Bro,
like,
Grillo.
This is not what we expected.
Grillo.
If you saw us backstage, we were
tell me
taking
something.
naps, drinking water, relaxing, like, not expecting any of that shit.
Yeah, what you got, Jeff?
Who was the big guy in the red jacket for the other team? Was he the main coach?
That's the owner.
That's one of the owners.
That's the owner.
Yeah, that's the owner of the gym. And if you watch one of the videos, he basically tells that dude to throw the water, which was, I have like the back end of the video, and I'm like, I don't know why he would do that. So like, it was weird.
So we have that video too. So we're going to show it after we finish up here. So
Yeah.
I have that video, and I also have the slow down video of the mat return, basically. That they were asking.
Yeah,
for.
that video was weird to me. I'm like, that's the owner, and then the kid that did it is just one of the athletes that is. He's a black belt. Like, he's a high level black belt. He's competed a lot, and so I was like, I don't fully understand this. Like,
publicly
if you look,
apologized.
like, there's people in the corner that didn't leave the corner that are coaches. 2 people that actually were Alliance back in the day with me that are like in the corner, like, oh no, they look terrified. Like, why is this happening? But like, the other ones clearly knew why it was happening. You can see it on their faces. Like, we want this to go down. And I'm like, this is wild.
Yeah, it for sure. The video, and Kyle was just going to say that competitor that threw the water has since apologized. You know, he apologized to Clay.
Yeah, we saw that. And then after I saw the video where his coach, his owner is kind of like pushing his hand, I'm like,
yeah.
I feel like he shouldn't be the one only doing that video, you know. And like, I talked to the owner. He called me and apologized. He apologized for just the water thing. But I was like, at that point, I hadn't seen the back end of the video from my student's GoPro. And I was like, kind of a weird phone call. I don't, cool. Like, I don't have any beef with anybody, you know. Like, we just came up there to jiu-jitsu, you know. Like, I've watched a lot of those athletes compete, like Luke and Wallyson. Like, I actually talked to Luke years ago. Like, when I first opened my gym, when he first left Atos in San Diego about maybe coming down here. So, like, no beef with anybody, but it was like, do they want beef? Like, what is this weird, like, disconnect that I'm not having with them? You know?
What do you attribute that to? Where do you think that actually
A lack
comes
of
from?
confidence in some ways. And then, like, they aren't, so my team is a team. Like, like the black belt on my team, Max Spearman, has been my student since he was a blue belt. Like, the purple belt Mike, he's my purple belt. Like, Johnny, the only one that didn't come up in my gym was Jonathan Bailey. He just moved back from Kingsway. He's like really high level. So like, I just see like a lot of these teams where they like use money or like they try to build a team really quickly. They don't have like that connection. So like,
For sure.
there's like confidence issues, or there may be a clash of culture where not everyone gets along.
Something
so
to
they
prove.
think that just the jiu-jitsu matters, and it's not what matters all the time. You have to have a culture and like a connection between the team and everything, and a proper vibe. Like at my gym, everyone knows my mom is going to be here every night. My dad helps teach the classes. Like we have a good vibe here. You know, we're pretty intense. Like the funny thing about that slam is we slam each other really hard every night. Like mat returns. Like we have a nice raised floor so we can do it. We have a lot of space so we can wrestle. I just built a wrestling room so we can get better at wrestling. So with that thing, like there's a lot of people in the comments at my gym that are college wrestlers. Like, I don't think you guys know what a slam is. Like,
Well, and I was
so
just
it was
clearly trying to play to the rules.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is very like American no-gi versus like the Brazilian no-gi thing. And I'm like, why? This shouldn't be happening right now. We're in Atlanta at NFC.
In 2026.
In 2026, right?
Yeah, like you guys have watched a few ADCCs now. You understand you got to learn to wrestle.
Yep.
Like closed guard doesn't really work that great in no-gi. You're kind of risky with it. Like there's some things you got to work on, you know. If someone stands up in no-gi closed guard, you open your legs to protect yourself.
Yep.
Like it's just simple things.
And it, you know, we've seen it, and it really is that like IBJJF like only Brazilian style of, we had the same thing happen to my son actually against a guy out of Unity HQ. A very similar situation. My son was in his closed guard. Sam stood up and he goes to dip and grab a leg. Sam's foot slips out from underneath him, catches himself, almost exactly the same scenario. And he loses his mind on it. He's like,
it has a whole moment.
And it's like, you're not hurt. This is a combat sport. Like the kid acted hurt, and they've now posted videos saying he's hurt, but you can see him in the video flicking us off whenever they're like calling our name, and he's like, fuck you. And I'm like, cool story, bro. Yeah, you're injured, but like there was complete lack of respect. So like I don't have to care about your injury or any of that past your disrespect. So like, we're going to be respectful because we're not trying to get in trouble. Most of the people, like there are people on their team that were like, Dylan, please don't get mad, because they know once we get mad, like it's real life past that.
Right.
I don't think people understand that when they're acting
that's
crazy.
A great take.
It's like, we're just growling. It's like, no, we're not doing jiu-jitsu anymore past that. So let's keep it jiu-jitsu.
I think what you just said, Dylan, was so important that a lot of people, and my name is Jeff, by the way. I'm the
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
I'm the and there's Jeff into this trio here. So it's 2 black belts and I'm just a blue belt. But but it's funny. My take on this whole thing is that, and maybe I don't attribute it to age, but I attribute it to culture. But I would have been completely embarrassed if that had been my team acting that way. When I think of jiu-jitsu, I think of a gentleman's sport. Yes, it's aggressive. Yes, you go hard. But how many you watch these top level guys, and they're always respectful of the other guy.
You'll find that most of us are friends when we
Absolutely.
like travel and
Absolutely.
That's why I had Envu coaching me, and I'm backstage hanging out like Bruno Frazato, and I travel I'll go out to eat with like a person from Alliance, Checkmate, like all the best athletes at the end of the day. Like Mikey Musumeci will be joking, everyone's just friends because we're all doing a combat sport that's weird and like it builds like
but
confidence.
Like you said a minute ago, it's a culture.
When you're doing that like machismo, like slapping yourself in the face stuff, it's like, just
what's wrong with
weird, you know?
Yeah, it does. It gets weird pretty quick now. It does.
Yeah.
But look, man, I appreciate you coming on. We don't want to keep you all night here.
No, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was just glad to be able to talk about it a little bit. Like, I don't want to, there's no beef, to start or anything, but, jiu-jitsu doesn't need that kind of shit in it at all.
No,
absolutely. No.
We traveled up there. We were hanging out backstage, talking to friends, vibing, drilling with other people, hanging out with, all of our friends at Bruno Frazzato's gym and people from Superfly and stuff. So we're here to have a good time and vibe and show good jiu-jitsu, So I just had my friend, a student from Kingsway, move back, Johnny. He's very high level. So I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. And then I don't even get to showcase my athletes. Hopefully I get to do that sometime soon up at NFC.
I was going to say, we look forward to seeing you guys again. We know you'll be back. And
we'll figure something out soon. I'll talk to Clay as much as I can. Probably just get some individual super fights so we can be a little more spread out and kind of showcase more, because we got a lot more guys than those 5. So
awesome. Yeah. No, that's good stuff, man. We hope to see you around. Next time we see you, we buy you a drink when you get
absolutely.
In town.
And
sounds good. Look forward to meeting you guys.
Absolutely.
Hey, I have one last thing though to kind of just to call out, and I feel like that I would be remiss if I didn't bring this up to you. Having you here on the podcast. These guys don't know that I'm doing this, so I'm kind of going rogue. But I think it is dangerous. I think it's a little ironic, though, don't you, that your guy, it causes this whole ruckus because he loses his balance and your positive balance.
Well, and honestly,
jiu-jitsu.
It was actually more of a deliberate movement when you look at it. He's just sprawling his left leg back, and you look at his big old paw hit the mat, and I'm like,
okay.
Even if he lost his balance, or if it's like, guys, we're doing jiu-jitsu.
Good save.
Fell to his knees.
Good save, Dylan. I'll accept it.
It's good play. It's good play.
Good play.
Dylan, much respect, buddy.
Hey, open door anytime on the podcast, Dylan.
Absolutely.
Open door.
Sounds good. Look forward to seeing you guys.
You.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
What a cool guy.
Yeah.
What a cool
how
guy.
about that?
Yeah.
How
You
about
know
that?
what's crazy about that?
Where is his gym?
It's
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee. Let's get our
Oh,
cameras.
so I had it as Tampa, Tallahassee.
Hey, do I get to
Tallahassee.
move now?
Yes. Yeah. You can move
Praise
now.
the Lord.
Yeah.
You can move. We're gonna we'll flip our cameras back around here and get everything.
Take your headphones off.
Take your headphones. Yeah. Don't take them off, Jeff.
Take your microphone.
Let's get this under control here. Oh,
did I just fuck us?
no, just Jeff. We don't care about Jeff. And then there's Jeff. Yeah. Well, he is standing in front of your camera now,
Did you get more food?
Kyle. He's standing in front of your camera.
Oh, get the fuck out of the way.
Jeff, I can't fix his camera. You hand him his microphone so we maybe
don't know.
let him talk.
I don't know that I will.
Yeah, I don't know that I would either.
No, I'm just kidding. No, you know that. What's crazy about that is we had no real. I know you had some communication with Dylan before coming on.
Very little.
But we all didn't, and I think we were all, and us three have actually had very limited communication on tonight's podcast.
Yep.
We just knew we were going to cover the NFC, and how I think we're all on the same page on.
Is my camera on?
On yeah, that's a delay.
Oh yeah.
How we were all pretty much on the same page as far as how shit goes down if you're gonna try to get rowdy.
Yeah.
Keep that shit to the mat. I can't say it more. We've talked about it in the past and everything else, and there's been a bunch of glaring examples I know since we've been coaching, and I'm quick to tell people hey man, it's not that serious in this moment. You might want to just keep that between y'all and the mat and the competition and all that. And that goes for coaches too.
Yeah. It just seemed very immature is the way I look at it.
I think it's immature, and I think it's irresponsible, and I think it's and I think Dylan hit it on the head. I think it may be a confidence issue. Maybe not in what they
I like what he said about manufactured aggression.
Yeah.
It's very hyped up because there's no way that you really got that bent out of shape about that. Because
why was it your hill to die on?
But in the court of public opinion, everybody that was there watched that and was like, not a big deal. It's not like he slammed the guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No.
It was
100%.
not obvious.
Right.
And
No,
so
100%.
for them to just overreact and here's the thing. I'm like, they seemed like they had good jiu-jitsu. So why not just
Well, they had 2 different world champions?
3 or 4 world champs.
so just
at
run it
different
out, man.
levels.
Yeah, and
or
I get
4.
being competitive, but I mean, clearly you have confidence in your jiu-jitsu. But
Okay.
it's the confidence in your group, and your guys.
What I want to do now, since we're kind of talking through this, I want to play, because maybe some people haven't seen it. I want to play the video for everybody. Now, this is what was in question, the quote unquote slam that we were talking about here, and this is slow mode down a little bit, but the angle just really let you see. So we'll play it through once, and then we can kind of talk about it. So that's positive balance guy is standing, and the Campeo guy is has him in his close guard. So walking away, you can see the Campeo guy dives for the leg, pulls back, and then the positive balance guy I'll play it one more time. Positive balance guy moves his leg back and does sprawl his left leg, but then places hands down. So one more time so you guys can see.
We got a little delay on our.
I know you guys do. That's why I played it twice for you. So, what you think?
Did anybody ask Nate?
Yes.
Yeah, Nate was saying that he wasn't. What did he say? He wasn't stopping the match.
The only reason Nate said that he stopped the match
Yeah, what was Nate's thing?
was because they rushed the mat. That he didn't stop it. He actually here. So right at the end of this
See him do
video,
his hand.
no, what he was doing was this.
Keep going?
Yeah,
keep
keep going.
to keep going.
Keep the action rolling. Keep it playing. Let it just roll.
You want it again?
Well, it's playing again for us.
Yeah, it is because you're delayed. I played it about 3 or 4 times.
Okay, I got you. See, yeah, to me, it's his hands weren't on him. He didn't load up. He wasn't in a submission.
No,
It
he
wasn't-
actually like jerks away.
Well, he goes low and he pulls his lower body away.
Yeah.
And then posts with his hands.
yeah, the
you
positive
know.
balance guy is actually trying to defend against that like shoulder crunch.
If you're
or-
trying to
or
slam
arm
somebody
pin.
there, that's not how you do it. Like, can we at least all agree on that? Look, boom, and he's shedding the grip at the time. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
right.
saying. He's pulling, shedding the
Yeah,
grip,
yeah.
and pulling his.
So he's
pulling
got
it
like
away.
an upper body, lower body reaction happening right there.
Yes.
Because he's pulling his upper body away, so he
Yep.
essentially gets a dig, on the lower body, which causes him to have to base out and get the leg back, get back.
and doesn't want
Boom.
doesn't want the leg involved. But that someone mentioned something about close or about K guard. And I don't know if you guys know this or not. If you're, you have to open your guard to enter K guard,
100%.
right? You can't go K guard.
Well, no, you have to
from close
you have
guard.
to drop into the K
That's
guard.
what makes what makes the K.
What was somebody saying that?
Yeah, somebody was saying that's. Oh, he was just entering K guard. That's why he was reaching.
No, he was looking for like Clay called it. He was looking for like a muscle sweep. He hit it earlier.
He hit it
in
earlier.
The first
on the
quintet.
guy who Dylan Whyte mentioned that was old enough to be in his dad's age bracket.
Right.
It was that older Pete Snyder guy with all the gray in his hair.
Easy. Okay.
Sorry, Masters.
We don't need to be so like aggressive about the way we talk about that.
I apologize. I mean, you're right.
About what?
The older gentleman.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, old man wizard. Yeah, he was around when 69 Chevelles came.
Kind of hurtful.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that there's definitely no there's definitely no intent to slam. It wasn't meant to be a slam.
No,
And then if you watch it too, and we can, and you can see it again. Once it happens, the Campeo kid doesn't immediately grab his ribs or his head. He immediately throws his hands up for the DQ.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he does
he knew.
immediately after. He's trying to get the DQ.
Well-
and then he goes, oh,
Right,
with the super dramatic.
Right. Well,
So-
and they even more so as soon as they hit, the corner is up and on the mat. Where the fuck do you do that?
Never.
Well,
Where do you do that?
and
Where
if you
just,
watch Clay,
you just start
I mean,
walking on the mat.
You watch Clay goes nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he's pointing,
Yeah, no, he's
get
get
them
off
back.
the mat.
Yeah.
Get off the
Yeah.
mat.
You
No,
know,
you
because-
plead your case from the side. If you're not trying to
Absolutely.
be like manufacturing rage, then you would try to not get DQ'd or get your team DQ'd.
And I honestly think they did. I mean,
you wouldn't do that at IBJJF.
Oh,
You wouldn't do that at a fight to win. You wouldn't do that.
That would have
at
lasted
who's number
2
one.
seconds at an IBJJF.
Well,
Yeah, you wouldn't do that You don't do that anywhere.
You wouldn't do that at a wrestling tournament. You would get escorted out by the cops.
Right.
You can't do that. So I want to play one more video, and we're going to play. This one's only just a couple seconds. This is 8 seconds. That first one was 15. This is from the back view. It's a different camera angle, and it is the water throwing incident. So
that was absolutely ridiculous.
in the video, once it pulls up, you guys let me know because it's behind me. Once it hits, and we'll start talking about pointing on what's on the video.
Well, I've got it on the live here, but Jeff's the only one that will be behind.
Is it here?
Yeah.
There. Okay. So the gentleman in the left on what looks like the Bulls jersey, basketball jersey, you see him?
Yes.
He is the offender of the water throwing.
Right.
He's the water
He's
thrower.
the Dennis Rodman in this situation.
He is the Dennis Rodman. Yes. The guy in the khaki pants, that is Kevin Sherrill. That's the back of Kevin Sherrill.
So he would be.
He's just, I don't know what to call Kevin Sherrill at this point. I mean, I don't want to really I don't need beef with Kevin Sherrill because apparently Kevin Sherrill just likes to go be angry on the internet.
I just won't respond. I don't have time.
No, but
I literally don't have time to argue.
at
with
one
people
point,
on the
Kevin's like shoes on the mat for the bum promotion. Like he wore his shoes on the mat.
Oh,
on
he did
purpose.
wear his shoes. I said it when we were done. I was like,
Yeah.
they were just wearing their shoes on the
Yeah,
mat.
so like he doesn't care. Like this promotion doesn't deserve the respect of me taking my shoes off.
He posted that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there
Yeah.
was no.
So it's blatant
there was
disrespect.
nothing. Well, okay. So you had that going into it. So there was no.
That was after.
There was
He
no-
posted that after.
Yeah, but not wearing his fucking shoes was
not
it?
on
That
wearing
was
his shoe-
premeditated.
He made a decision
So
to wear his shoes.
You
on the mat.
had conversations before going into this into this competition that probably were a little bit negative on how we got to be careful they don't fuck us, and so putting your whole team on charge.
Absolutely.
Okay, just checking.
Absolutely. No, he absolutely. He
Because you already decided that this bump promotion I'm at.
He
So did that
thought
get
it was a bump.
translated to the owner and everybody else?
I guarantee Kevin Sherrill had fed into their ownership team about the promotion. Like he is manufactured. Kevin Sherrill has manufactured beef with a bunch of people, right? Like he has manufactured beef with Odyssey. He's manufactured beef with 10th Planet after he left there.
Yeah.
Like he literally has
rolling-
been everywhere.
yeah.
And everywhere he goes, he manufactures beef against usually the team that he leaves. So he has manufactured beef with the NFC and Clay.
Well,
and
ATT,
I'm sure
Odyssey.
yeah, Odyssey, ATT, 10P. I don't know where he was before that. Like
I know he's done some. He was at X3.
X3.
So what?
Who knows?
What is that right there? Is that it's just a frozen up
This
there?
is a still.
Yeah, he's
picture.
waiting to play
I'm
it.
waiting to play.
He's
it.
teeing it up.
So
golly.
as what I said is this is the water incident. Okay, so and we were talking about because you don't freaking pay attention, Jeff.
I am paying attention.
We were
I'm
just talking about.
staring
We
at
actually talked about it.
I'm staring at khaki pants up there.
Yeah. Okay.
I got it.
So you see the disdain. There's going to be a guy in this video. So as soon as we start playing it, there's going to be a guy that comes over in the red and he unctions the guy in the Bulls jersey to throw the water. He gives him the unction.
Good word.
I like that. Is that a word?
It is unction. Absolutely.
I
The
thought it was
word.
gumption.
No, it's unction. Unction. There is gumption
oh man,
as well.
Dylan wasn't playing.
There is
His guy got the fuck up. I didn't really watch his guy until just now.
Oh no, he is apparently about it. You know, just got back from
Yeah,
Kuwait.
they're gonna tear somebody's throat out.
Yeah, with his bare hands. No, he is going after. He's going after
did
Dennis
motion him
Rodman.
to throw the water.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he really did.
Yeah, and he's
Thanks,
like, throw it.
Jeff, for
So
for
how much of that
confirming.
do you think
No,
was
I've never seen that
premeditated?
video right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
how many
much
people have seen that video.
It's out there. Yeah. So and
backs up behind him.
yeah, throw. Yeah, he motions him to throw it. Then both of them back up or behind their guys. You know, Biggie just can't move fast enough to get behind somebody.
Biggie. He said.
Well, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
he's looking at Grillo, and then the other buddy's getting. Like competitor backs up, throw the water, back up, back up, back up. That's a wild move.
Who's the guy in the red jacket again?
That's Grillo.
That's Grillo.
That's my man Grillo.
He's an OG.
Hell yeah.
Atlanta OG, 4th degree black belt, I think.
My favorite story of Grillo is after I lost my first black belt match, I was like hanging my head, and he just comes up to me, and he looks at me, he goes, "Oos." It's probably my favorite Oos story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
And he just like patted me on the shoulder.
Who's red hair, by the way?
Red hair?
Red hair?
Whatever he's got on. The one that threw the water.
That's the black belt.
He's a black
Red
belt,
hat.
apparently. In the Rodman jersey.
He's the one
a
that
black
has
belt.
since
apologized.
publicly. And then apparently the owner in the red shirt has called Dylan and also apologized for the throwing of the water.
But that was before Dylan had seen this video about him urging the guy to throw the water. So he said, now it makes it a little bit weird, which I could see.
You know, I
could see it.
understand being in a moment.
Why? Like I don't know, man. That's weird.
Isn't it?
Like, did you talk about throwing the water beforehand?
Was it a plan that, hey, bro, if anything goes down,
Is
I
this
want you to have
NFC's
water?
Watergate? Like,
Is it
is
water?
it the water ball?
Yeah.
It's like serious conspiracy.
Like,
It might be.
well, what happened with Clay was kind of like,
organic.
sort of like, did somebody know that Clay was going to throw it, and then they just had a bottle that wouldn't bust, so it bounced right back in his face?
I think Clay just. Yeah, no.
You don't think that happened?
No, it was probably Deer Park. Deer Park water
Park
bottles
don't
are.
fucking bust.
The,
You're lying. You ain't lying.
this is the best water.
I've seen them fall off the back of trucks and
Dude,
shit.
I have thrown them in the air riding down the interstate, and they hit, and they will not bust.
Why are you throwing them in the air down the interstate?
It was an experiment. It was a science. I was trying to prove. It was a 5th grade science experiment
5th grade.
for my son.
Let me know when it catches up. So we do have a little, one more little just visual to show here is the angry Campeo water bottle.
Oh, I love it.
This is, they're so angry. They're angry water. That's what they sell over there.
We ought to get Positive Balance some T-shirts.
With some angry water.
We ought to get that on it. Yeah, that'd be great.
We should, or get water bottles.
Yeah, get water bottles with the
Actual
angry.
water bottles.
Oh,
Yeah, we could. We just sell
Hand 'em
Campeo
out. Hand 'em out.
angry water.
no, and we
By Campeo
and Cat
angry
Daddy.
water.
Campeo and Cat Daddy water bottles.
Hey,
And
Dylan at Positive Balance, you're getting a free case of those. We're sending them to your gym. You're getting a whole case of those.
Yeah, and have them at the next NFC event.
Yeah,
That's what we should do.
Oh, and sell them.
we'll get Oblis to let us sell
We could
them.
sell them out there with those smash burgers that were $25.
Or the double or bourbon that was 48 or 42 or something.
I want to talk about it.
Yeah, you had a few, didn't you?
Yeah,
You had
oh yeah,
a few
I had a
bourbons.
few. It's nice out. Nice.
Yeah,
night
it
out.
wasn't just. It wasn't just. Okay, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
The whole night was filled with interesting events.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't just on the mat.
Yeah, TJ was killing
a
it.
lot, bro.
I mean,
There was a lot of stuff that happened Saturday.
there was interactions with old friends.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we did see some old friends,
Yeah,
old buddies.
You know,
old training partners.
old training partners, digging up old bones.
Yeah,
You know, I think about
weird.
Randy Travis digging up bones.
I have no idea what that is.
Randy Travis, the old country singer.
I know who Randy Travis is. I don't know the digging up bones
He
reference.
sang a song called "Digging Up Bones."
Well, we can't play it because we'll get DMCA'd.
Okay, well, it's talking about digging up the past, and so
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna have to tee it up better than that guy.
Yeah, come on, buddy. What are you waiting for me for?
I mean,
like you
geez.
started it.
Look here, it ain't that important to me. I ain't fucking bringing. Like, hey, what do you want me to say?
No, okay, all right. Thanks,
What do you want me
Jeff.
to say?
You are the worst assist man in the history
He just
of
bricked it at the
podcasting. He
wall.
did. He just like threw
Clank,
it, clank, and just.
it's like a 3-point brick.
It was terrible. It was like a half-court granny throw, is what
Yeah,
it was.
I don't know how serious it was, but yeah, there was. I don't know.
Okay.
It was in the air. Like, did
It
you
was
notice
in
that
there.
across all combat sports? Well, most combat sports on Saturday
There's a
night
lot
had
of tension.
problems.
Yeah, there was another
What
on
was
the
the
wrestling.
RFA?
Yeah.
RFA? No.
Yeah,
Was it
R something.
RAF?
RAF.
Was it
whatever.
full moon?
No.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
There was
Definitely wasn't.
definitely a lot
We
of
went to
tension.
we went to war.
Yeah, we did go
We
to war.
fucking.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of
it
craziness
could
in
be.
there.
It could
dude.
be that we
And
took out the Ayatollah.
Uriah told me that he had he's got video in,
Allegedly.
Uriah Akerd, aka Squint, he's been doing a vlog, Road to Blue Belt. Okay, so he was recording. He got a lot of footage for his blog that he's doing.
Doing really well, y'all.
Doing
Go
really.
check
Go
it
check him out. Go check Uriah Akerd, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
The Squint.
The Squint. My youngest son, he's doing a vlog, Road to Blue Belt. And in it, he
Super fight
caught.
with Hefe.
Yeah, he's got a super fight with Hefe coming up this Saturday.
Saturday.
This
Tune
Saturday
in.
at noon, high noon.
High noon.
High noon.
Yeah, we're going to start with our backs to each other. We're going to walk 10 paces
And then they both have to M and R at the same
and
time.
turn.
Yeah, front roll. I don't know, Jeff. Front roll. Let's not front roll.
I will
Jeff.
work on it. It's okay.
Okay, let's just break fall.
Yeah.
So, but
Or just-
anyway,
just fall.
Uriah has some behind the scenes footage of TJ's match, some cool things that he put together.
Dude, he put a
reel
and
of
a
TJ's
half
match is
on-
really
on
cool.
TJ's, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost teared up with him and Rhiannon.
Oh, dude.
TJ and his daughter.
Yeah.
Dude, when I looked down
The
there
best.
I was filming TJ, and I panned over, and he came over and hugged her, and he sets her down, and he goes to hug Aston, and if you watch Rhiannon, you know, and
Well,
y'all don't
oh,
know
she
this,
wiped- yes.
Rhiannon's 7 years old,
Yeah.
and she reaches
Cute as
up,
a button.
and she just wipes her tears from her eyes just after watching her daddy win, and I mean, you know, I know a lot of people in there didn't realize what was going on. Obviously, I know them, but as a dad of a 7-year-old, I was just like, "Oh my God, what a moment!"
Yes,
I
yeah.
mean, what a moment!
Yes,
like
sir.
it. There are very few moments in your life that you can look at and go, "That is a very pure,
Mm-hmm.
you know, non-manufactured
Yeah, 100%.
moment. That is about as organic and real as it gets.
Yep. Yep.
And it was beautiful.
Well, she picked out the song.
Oh, yeah.
And then she asked him. So like the whole thing, he was like, she asked him. She said, "Daddy, if you win, will you throw your hands up like those UFC guys do at the end?"
Oh, yeah. And he
so
turns
like
and looks
TJ
at
turns and he pointed at her and he threw his arms up.
Oh, it was
gave her a
beautiful.
big
It was
hug.
beautiful.
Dude, she'll remember that forever.
Yeah.
That's the real memories right there. That's the real
get you right in the
stories,
heart.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That is the good
All
stuff.
right, well, we can tap
But
out.
apparently,
Hard to beat that one.
Can't beat that.
so you're going to brick the story.
I'm just saying. That was awesome.
Then you're going to sidetrack us.
I would like to take credit for black belt in that whole situation.
Then you're going to sidetrack us with some tangent, which
I'm
is
just
heartfelt.
saying.
Yeah, but a tangent
real.
about TJ's match.
beautiful.
Only to not talk about the thing that we started to talk about.
What's he talking about?
Okay.
No, you lost your right to tell this story.
Well, are you telling me?
Yes, I'm telling
All
it.
right. You tell it better anyway because you know the history.
So-
I don't know anything. I'm a dork. I don't know nothing.
So if you've
Apparently people got mad. I don't know.
So if you've watched our if you know anything about us and you've watched our back episodes, you know that Integrity BJJ, who Kyle Camerano is now the owner of the gym, had its starts, its beginnings. The whole reason that it's called Integrity BJJ is because it was birthed out of a very bad situation where
check our origin story.
Yep, check
We
our
did a whole
origin
thing
story.
on it.
We did a whole thing. We went through
you've been
all
around,
of it.
you
Okay,
know.
if you've been around, you know. So it's who we are as a gym. It's what we put our name on. It's everything about us is around why we started training together and why this gym exists today in 2026. Okay, so there was a former training partner of ours who was there during all this, who knows very well the situation and what happened. We have had multiple conversations since then and explained it in detail, everything, what the not just allegations, but what the facts are, word for word from people who were involved in it. So he
heard himself from one of the
absolutely
victims.
heard himself by one of the victims.
The main
Absolutely.
victim that was perpetrated. Like
Absolutely.
he heard it himself from
He knows
her
it.
mouth and knew her.
100%. Well aware. I
And-
want it just very clear. He knows exactly what happened and has known exactly what happened for almost a decade. All right, almost a decade now. So he came up to us and was trying to be chummy with us, and he knows us. Shook hands, and as we talked there for just a few minutes, it was called out to him. He said he started mentioning cross training. He started mentioning getting some of his guys down with us because we have a really
trying
good
to get
room.
our guys on some promotion.
Trying to get our guys on some weird promotion that nobody had ever heard of before.
which would be building a bridge in a relationship.
Sure,
right?
absolutely.
Am I crazy? Like
No,
that's
exactly
what
you're,
it
you're
is.
trying to bridge something here, and
Yep.
you're trying to build a relationship. Which some of the guys you're talking about didn't even need you to do that. First
Correct.
of all, because they had nothing to do with back then.
No.
But you definitely did.
No, it definitely did. And the point about all
I
of
don't
it
think
is
you're a bad guy.
he was trying to approach that. So since he initiated all this, okay? He initiated all this.
Well, to be fair, I've thought a lot about it. I could have just left it alone.
You could have
I could have
but-
just left it alone.
Okay.
But he needs to know where
Okay.
and he does. He should know where I stand.
But here's the point. Here's my point.
Okay.
Is he initiated all of it, right? He initiated the conversation. He initiated the talk about cross training. It was all him trying to take a step forward. So from our perspective, that must mean, because he knows how strongly we feel about this, and you as the owner of Integrity feel very, very strongly about it, right?
I felt pretty strongly about it before I was
Absolutely.
the owner.
So, and he knew that as well.
Yeah, I was
so
pretty
if he
vocal about
knows how strong you feel about it, and he starts broaching the subject of bridging that gap, he should expect there to be some conversation about what his stance is with the person that was the aggressor in all of those things, right? That would be expected. So when Kyle approached, said that to him, it's like, hey, sounds like all this is, you're wanting to like bridge the gap. What about that guy? What are you going to do?
I mean, this is, this is a guy that was a training partner of mine, and I was disappointed. Like, I was a little bit hurt.
Yep.
When all that happened. And I definitely probably haven't let that go because he was one of my trainers. He was right there with Cody and all of us back in the day, man.
Yep.
And the fact that like he chose that route is pretty disappointing. Like, and it hurts, and that's, I'm the low end of all this. Like there were women that had it way worse, obviously.
Yes. Yep.
But I could have left it alone. But he needs to know where we still stand.
Absolutely.
And that's just where we're at, man. And as soon as I bring up the conversation, which I was willing to have the conversation.
That's exactly right.
Now all of a sudden we're angry and we're pointing fingers and it's her fault and it's their fault and we're blaming the girls all of a sudden. Well, why'd they put themselves there and all this and that?
Yeah, you can't say stuff.
What the fuck are you talking about?
At one point, I put my hand.
Talking about?
At one point, I put my hand on his chest. And I said, "Hey, man, if you would listen to what he's telling you right now, he's not blaming you. He's trying to explain how this needs to go. If there's going to be something.
If you want to mend it, we have to start from somewhere.
And this is where we start from.
Yeah,
and that's all that was.
Non-negotiable. If not, hey, look, man. What I eat don't make you shit.
Yep.
Do you guys? Just do you. That's fine. It'll be the same for me as it has been. It changes nothing in my life. Trying to. I really wouldn't. But, man, that takes some serious walking back. Mm-hmm. And if, and what I think happened, and I speculate, plenty, you can call me if you feel otherwise. What I speculate is the more I talked, the more I said things, and the more I brought things up, and the more I just asked questions, because that's all I was really doing.
Right.
The more I put a mirror up.
Yeah.
And the more I put the mirror up, the more he had to look at it.
Right.
And I could see it in his face because it wasn't even like I'm trying to mean mug you. Because at first I took it, I was like, you trying to fucking mean mug right now? Like, the motherfucker? Like, because I already put my drink down at one point.
Yeah.
Like, at one point I already set my drink down. I'm like, nah, you said the wrong shit. And then as he's doing it, I can see in his eyes that you see you. Mm-hmm. You see the mirror right now. Yep. And you don't like it.
You don't like it.
And you know what? That's a you thing. I can't change it. Nothing about that. You can change that. Only you can do something about that, buddy.
No, and
that's all those guys back in the day. And I don't blame the ones from back then that had nothing to do with it or got sold. Blame me for that. But the ones that knew better, that were on the same level that we were, I kind of hold them to a different standard. Yep. You know what I mean? I kind of hold you to a different, set of responsibilities here. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I mean, but I was giving the opportunity to walk it back. Yeah. And so we didn't do that, and that's fine. Whatever. We shook hands. Hey man, go do you. That's fine. No, but just leave the fuck. Go do
no, because now
man.
I am
just leave me be.
Second guessing all of it.
Just leave me be.
So, quick interjection here. I knew his, I don't know if that's his girlfriend or wife.
I don't know.
Anyway, from way back. And she says, hey, I'm here with him. You need to come say hey. And in my mind, I'm like, who the hell is that? Mm. She's like, oh, he's right there. Go come say to him. I don't know if she assumed this awkward thing. Was like, hey, what's up, man? How you been? And I'm like, great. Good to see you. And the whole time I'm like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we are celebrities, Jeff. I mean, he probably knows us from the millions of
Times
you're
magazine,
like
Times magazine.
So
Sports Illustrated says that we're great.
This clown is like,
and if I didn't like,
so
leaning into that.
So anyway, then I look at Mark and I said, I think I said, hey, let's go over here to the bar. And Mark said, no.
I said, I ain't going nowhere.
Mark said, I'm not going anywhere. And I said, why? And Mark goes, this is probably about to go south. And I was like, sometimes I can't tell with him, and I was like, whatever. And he goes, No, I'm serious.
Like,
really,
are
are
you
you serious? Serious?
Like, Jeff,
Mark-
I'm not leaving Kyle right
And
now.
Mark said, "I'm serious."
I do appreciate that, fellas, and I did get like a lot of love, but I'm not. It's not something I'm necessarily. I don't like having to be that person sometimes, and it doesn't make me feel good. Like it really doesn't.
Oh, I know it doesn't.
And it doesn't, and I don't like it because it just puts, and I had an incident about 2 weeks ago that I'm not going to get into that was very personal to me.
You've talked to him
Yeah, I
about it.
talked to fucking Mark about
But
it. Okay?
I don't know
He
shit.
called me.
Once
My wife
again,
called him.
And folks, this is why it's and then there's Jeff. Okay, I want you all to know that this is it. All of the private talk, the inside jokes.
Do you have some music for him?
Everything is. You know what? It's their world. It's Cam and the Rev. It's Cam and the Rev.
Man, the black belts be black belts.
Shh. And then, and he's hey, I'm the last one to know. And
Find something
sometimes
worth throwing at you.
You know what? Sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes I
Don't
don't
get him hit.
even know. And sometimes it's weeks, months, and something comes up, there's an inside joke, and it's like, oh, you remember? And I'm like, no, I don't remember. You know why? Because you never told me. And then there's Jeff.
I'm sorry.
Jeez. I think that's as aggressive as I've ever seen him.
No, I just passed my juju on to him.
Like-
It's great. You know what? I don't.
Yeah. Boy. Stand on business.
Good.
Yeah.
A 270-pound black belt.
And he only said I was only 270. you really did good there, man. That made me feel good.
Okay, well,
Wow.
But seriously, and I will talk to you. But I had an incident that came up, and as much as I fought it, and it was very personal to me. As much as I fought it, I was like, okay, you could be dumb here, you could be real dumb here.
Yep.
And I was like, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Do everything you need to do to not be dumb. Fucking, all right, I'm up. I'm moving. All right, pull-ups, push-ups. Fucking, fucking calm yourself down. I didn't actually. That's not a thing. I don't think it's a thing. Hit us in the chat if it's a thing.
Joey Diaz would know. We need to ask Uncle Joey.
But no matter what I did, I still like separated, and I just. And the shit lingered, man. That's why and I felt like it let like evil in the air because, and I've prayed on it. I've worked on it. And then I know over Saturday wasn't really an extension. And I've been trying to like put in my head that like, even when like justified,
Absolutely.
absolute torturous murder is justified, you still have to operate with like some sort of love behind this.
Right.
Like I understand like there's, we're at war right now. There's no telling where it's going to be, but like you still have to try to operate on doing the right thing.
Yep.
And there's a way to do things and there's a way not to do things. And even when things are just to do that and not, and it sounds contradicting, but there's a way to do that and like not be an evil bastard.
Right.
And I struggle with that. Like I struggle with just,
Okay, I have a take on that.
yeah, fucking run it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to that's your personal take, and I respect that, right? I mean, I don't know your.
Oh, now he
obviously,
respects it.
well, obviously, I don't know the story, Mark, but I'm just saying. You use the example. Somebody breaks into your house, craziness, but I do think there is a line, or there is a point.
I
where,
said justified.
but I think there is a point where there is no limit to
Say I don't agree.
your craziness.
I think if you go a
All
certain
right, I'm
level,
going to ask you a hard question.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look. I think if
I
you
have
go
an
a
answer
certain level,
both
I think
of you.
you open up a door of evil.
So you're telling me
I have an
if
answer for
somebody
both of you,
hurt
'cause-
your wife or kids,
Okay,
there
let
is
him
a
answer.
limit to what you would do. Am I misinterpreting?
Bare minimum.
Okay.
I
so-
don't think you should.
Okay.
do the
No, no,
bare
no, no, no.
minimum.
Hold
I
on.
think
you
after a
should-
certain point, it opens up a door of evil you can't shut.
Hold on. Hey. Woo-hoo. All right. Here's the difference.
And I'm not saying don't
You
do
guys
it.
are arguing about two sides of the same coin. Okay.
Agreed.
So-
I'm heads.
so-
He's tails.
So saying not if someone's in his house threatening his family. That in the moment, that is absolutely justified. You do whatever you need to do, right? What he's talking about is if somebody comes to your house, threatens your family, and then leaves, and is way far away.
Kinda, not even though.
You're saying there's a difference in killing the guy and then tying him up in the basement and torturing him?
I'm saying even if I tie him up in the basement, I think there is a point, and I think only you and the person that's involved is probably going to know it, where you cross a line that is just pure evil.
But I think, well,
that's just evil.
I think there is a line.
There is a line. And I'm not saying that you wouldn't cross it and not realize it until later.
But is it evil
there was
if
a
it's
darkness.
justified?
There was a darkness, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Look, if
I
you
think
pull
there's
a gun
levels
on me and you're going to shoot me, I pull my gun first, shoot you in the head, right? But now I take you to your family, show your family your...
Yeah, but I mean...
but it's like, that's some shit, right? But like, see what I'm saying?
But that was just me. But like if...
The fuck? No, I'm just using it as an example.
I'm saying, like, but if somebody were to hurt my children, I don't think there is a limit to what I could do to them personally.
Correct.
You're right. But should you?
Yes.
Don't know. I think if another country is bombing you and you bomb them back and you win and I think there's a limit to how far you should go.
Maybe so.
Because I think you open up the door. And for me personally, with this
understand.
particular situation,
Yeah.
for me, I could feel it. I could feel just for like a week, bro. I couldn't shake it.
You're wanting to do some bad stuff.
It was just, and once the devil can start influencing me in that way, do I stop? Is this old reflexes that now 40 years old?
Yeah, and then you end up in jail or something.
Something.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Like, if a guy ran it, like, it's already bad enough back in the house and lit him on fire. Like, that's what I'm saying. It goes too far.
Well, I mean,
What if you took that same person, all right? What if you took that same person, and it sounds cliche, but would God bring him in? Would Jesus bring him in there and torture him to death? Or would he try to change it?
Or is there a level to it?
Yeah. No. Should I skin him alive? Or should I smack him the fuck around and maybe do something? Maybe have an attempt at it. Plan. That's what I was saying earlier. I said it's very subjective to the situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think if you have an opportunity to do the right thing in any situation, that we got to get out of this fucking quartet. No, you're right. I mean, but leading into last Saturday, like I was coming out of a lot of that and I change. Two, I'm not going to be fucking quiet about it. Like I'm not going to sit back and just fucking not doing that anymore. And I think.
Yes.
For the sake of diplomacy, I've done too much of that, to be honest. Sure. And I'm just no more.
Mark?
Sorry, I've got some other things working right now that are tied into this.
Okay.
Wasn't because
We were talking about how diplomatic Kyle is. And I said,
just look who it's from. Okay.
Oh, hey, that was another example right there. I didn't.
He's left out. No, I don't, because I don't want to get into this because it's not fair to him to get into this.
I respect him.
Okay, it's not fair to him who's sent me a message.
I don't know who he is.
I know you don't. I guess I don't want to say his name, Jeff, on the podcast live.
Okay.
He's freaking blind.
He's fucking blind.
I'm blind.
Look, I'm really not trying to fuel anything now.
No.
I legit. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as say mending things and all this and that.
No.
Maybe I could have just left it alone. Maybe I could have just done something better. I'm sure I make a hard argument for that. Definitely some fault on my side, but
I don't know, man.
It's this is kind of where I'm at.
But listen, and that's kind of my take on all this, and that was my take Saturday night too. And I know you were upset Saturday night, and I know it was coming out to him. I know that there was a lot of things that were said and that were brought up, but it's what we can't do. What I wanted to do was to because I do of trying to reconcile and to open a door to still have a door open, but the circumstances of all the what happened wasn't even the right person involved on
Guilty.
in the whole thing.
Well, look, I'll take that.
No, and so all that said, it still doesn't change anything. Maybe it seems like there might be someone that wants to try to have some conversations now.
He'd be the one to do it, man.
And
I
I
respect
think
him enough for
Yep.
16 damn years, man.
No,
like
absolutely.
if you're listening right now, like 16 years, man, you've had my respect.
Yep.
I'll listen to you. I'll listen to whatever you got to say. I promise.
And so I do think, but it was definitely a wild situation that went from a lot of different angles.
Sure.
And not just you. And I'm not. Look, I agree with Kyle. I think that sure, objectively, there's probably things that I say, and that's what makes us real is that we will keep it that level of real with each other. That's what good friends are, to hold each other accountable, to make sure that we're keeping each other in check and in line. So I do think that there's a lot. And you okay?
Yeah. Okay. He's got food. I have no idea. My key's on the front desk if it's not.
There.
Mark has his key.
There's the key.
There's so many keys. Jeff, you don't have a key?
Doesn't have a key. He could have had a key, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of really good stories that came out of it. Maybe we ought to push it towards
and
that.
That's exactly what
there
I was
a lot of good stories.
A lot of positive
that came out of
things.
Saturday night, man. There was a lot of good matches. TJ's, my man, he goes through it every day, runs it every day, and really had a really defining moment with for his daughters, and dude, I'm so happy for him.
Me too,
what I'm saying?
bro.
I'm so happy.
And
Same.
if you know TJ,
Same.
TJ has been through it for years and that Kyle has a phrase, come out of the mud.
That boy's straight out the mud, gravel.
Out the mud.
Yeah, that boy's out the mud. I mean, he's just at a year from 100% MCL tear, 100% ACL tear.
Yeah.
And he's just past a year out of rehabbing and surgery and all the crap from that, running
his own construction company,
dad,
building a house in the middle of all of it, trying to general contracting his own house being built. He isn't 100%, right? He's still his knee's not definitely back to 100%.
No, I even told him that. I said, man, I guess I just get used to seeing you in the room.
Yeah.
But when I saw him out there, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Like there's still some movements and things when he has to compensate. And I'm like, oh man, it's still not great.
There was definitely some this can wait. And he was adamant, bro. He was like, no, I won't. This is very important to me. Am I missing a comment? Mm-mm. Okay. He said, this is very important to me. I want to go do this. I feel like I can do this. Mm-hmm. And we're like, okay, bro, if you feel like you can do it. And for the match, I didn't know the Rhiannon picked his walkout music.
Picked his walkout song.
Asked him that, bro.
Yeah.
I'd have broke down. I'll cry.
I got teary-eyed.
I'll cry, bro.
No, I got teary-eyed. When Norton had he took the picture of her standing up and DJ, facing her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll get you teary-eyed right there. As a dad, yeah, that'll get you teary-eyed. And so, I mean, that happened. Clint Hester had the freaking match of the night. Like
just full
fireworks the whole time. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of good that came out of it.
You've made it through all the bad, right? We talked about the bad with positive balance. We talked about the bad that we were involved with. There was other bad that happened that night that didn't involve us too. Like there's all that bad. But if you've listened through to this that came out of Saturday night, there's a lot of good that still comes out of jiu-jitsu. You heard, Brian Whyte, the coach the owner of Positive Balance. Dylan, sorry, Brian. I call him Brian Whyte. Dylan Whyte.
Sounds very Dylan-like.
Yeah. But kept it real, but still very classy, right? He just wants his guys to do jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. And he's running an academy and he understands how things work. And a lot of just positive things, and even had an answer for me calling his guy, for not keeping his balance, which was,
I wasn't sure if he knew you were joking.
he
at
did,
first.
yeah, he didn't, because I was trying to make it as uncomfortable for him on the front.
It was a great little play on words.
Yeah,
No,
well,
was
I
good,
thought so.
buddy.
I
Was
came
good.
up with it all
It
on
was
my
good,
own.
Rev.
Chat
It was really
GPT didn't even help me with it. Yeah, no, I wanted to try to make him a little nervous on the front end because he doesn't know us. He just he knows us through a little bit of our social media stuff. You never met him in person. Even though we did see him Saturday night, we never met him. But I look forward to meeting him. And he's right, man. There's a lot of really good people in jiu-jitsu there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good going on. I thought we went through this once with Jeff.
You did.
Didn't we?
You did.
And he wonders.
This is a weird night, okay?
We're almost done.
I'm good.
Okay.
Have I done anything?
Not yet.
Exactly.
But if you do, I'm afraid that I can't keep myself from coming across there.
Murdering me.
You think you'll hit him?
Maybe. I might. And
Feels aggressive.
He may be hungry enough to take a hit.
Yeah.
Would you take
Is it
one
worth-
hit to be able to eat
is
those
it worth
fries
that
right now?
nugget?
I'm just saying.
Is it worth it?
Mark,
They're
hit
cold.
Him. Hit it, Mark.
It's only took.
You want me to preemptively hit him?
Just hit him, yeah.
Just to see if it's worth it?
Just give him a little pop.
Just a little.
Then you can have your fries. It's fine.
Hey, it might be worth it.
Yeah. So,
But no, we were just saying it was a
lot
lot of positive stuff on Saturday night that did come out really well.
Yep.
Outside of all the craziness across
And there's-
everywhere.
And everybody, thankfully, everyone got to come back to their home gyms on today. Everybody got to train. They were training down there in Tallahassee. We were on the mats training here. Everybody was out there. I'm sure they were training at Campeo tonight.
Yeah, let's just train.
I'm sure everybody's training.
that's true.
Everybody's back in the room right now, getting ready for the next comp. And hopefully like us and like Kyle and me and, Positive Balance and hopefully
Sometimes Jeff.
And sometimes Jeff. Oh, I was going to save him for last.
Yeah.
After Campeo, after Nate Mann, after all this is said and done, hopefully we can be objective about not just everyone else and not just point the finger at everybody else, but we can look inward too at ourselves and how we handle things. And I would just like to say here tonight that I am proud of me.
Is that your tap out?
Not yet.
Hell yeah.
Almost. I'm proud of me. You know why, Jeff? I'm proud of me.
I was about to ask.
Yeah,
I am proud of me because
It better not be the AV shit.
no, it's
Okay.
not. 'Cause that
Thanks,
sucked.
'cause that sucked.
That sucked, and we got to get better at that.
Can I
No,
point that out?
I am proud of me. Thank you.
Everybody else
That
will.
of all the crap that happened Saturday night,
Oh gosh.
that I didn't have nothing to do with none of it.
Gosh. Well,
I
pat
didn't
yourself
have
on
nothing
the back.
to do with
Mark
none
finally went in the
of
middle of
it.
some shit.
I wasn't involved with nothing.
Congratulations,
I was
Marcus.
actually on the other side of the mat when all the Campeo stuff went down. I wasn't by you guys because I was trying to see because there's so many people. And I was over there with two random guys. And I was like, oh my God. And that was the first thing that went through my head is I'm not in the middle of this right now. And
not
I
my
get
fault.
to watch it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And I'm proud of me.
Yeah.
That's great.
I am.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm proud of me.
My tap out is I'm proud of you too, buddy.
Hey.
I have a really good tap out.
Okay.
And I'm going to end this on a really positive note.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
Law.
So we talk and we joke about a lot of things, right? But I want to tell you guys something, and I mean this. I woke up this morning really early, about 5:30, and as soon as I woke up, I just had major anxiety. Okay, I did. I just had
I'm with you. Yeah.
I just had this.
it's called booze.
Well, no, I hadn't been drinking at all.
No, the night before.
Nope.
It's from the day.
I had the kids.
Okay.
Jeff has kids.
Tons of anxiety, right?
case y'all don't know.
Work.
Yeah.
I need to buy a house.
Monday, yeah.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
I just everything, man, just piling on me. I woke up on a Monday morning just with all this anxiety. And I was like, this is crazy. And I don't pray as much as I should. I'm going to be honest with you. Yep. What?
I'm in the moment. Fucking go ahead.
Hey,
Go ahead.
bought a Honda, should have bought a Yamaha. So I
As a recovering Pentecostal, I appreciate that.
thank you. And
Recovering Pentecostal.
so I just prayed, and I said, God, I said, look, I know I don't pray that much, and I said, I know that, I am a just absolute failure of a person most of the time, right? But
Oh,
I said, I can't do all this by myself.
Word.
Right? And I've got all this anxiety and all this stuff on me. And I said, I got to get up in 10 minutes. I got to get these kids ready. I got to get them fed. I got to get them to school. I got to go to work and battle all that shit that I've been dealing with because I've been out for 3 days. And I said, I just need you to take all this off my plate. Right? And it was as if God just said, hey, dude, chill out. I got this. I got this. And we're on our way to school, and it was quiet. Pen's asleep, as usual, because it's about a 25-minute ride, and he goes to sleep. He can go to sleep in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Josie's in the back seat. She has not stopped talking from the time she got out of bed.
it's
Classic
normal.
Josie.
And Josie says, play some music.
Yeah, right.
So I played music, and the first song that comes on is this song by Josh Baldwin, Stand in Your Love. You probably heard it. Anyway, but the song talks about that fear in your life doesn't stand a chance if you stand in the love of God, right? If you stand in God's love, then whatever your fears are, they don't stand a chance, right? And I was like, how appropriate is that song for the way I felt this morning?
Yeah.
And here I woke up with all this anxiety, and I'm going to tell you, man, I had the most awesome just peace that came over me during that moment. And it was just like, I was like, it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's
boy.
going to be a good Monday.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool.
Excellent.
Yep. That's my tap out.
You can't put a better bow than anything you do, buddy.
And then there's Jeff, ladies
I
and
feel
gentlemen.
good just from hearing that.
Fantastic.
That was my Trump
Thank
dance.
you for that, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
We love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, man.
Come back, check us out some more. If you're from Positive Balance or anywhere else, hit us up. We're not angry. We're not
Follow
big.
us.
Follow us. We've gotten quite a bit of followers coming into this just from those interactions.
Much respect for Mr. Dylan.
Yes. Yeah. Much respect for Mr. Dylan Whyte. OG. I wonder if, OG. They've been around for a long time.
Tallahassee, baby.
Tallahassee. Positive
right.
Balance. Okay. We love you guys. We're out.